Hello there, and welcome back to another video, and today I will be speed building and reviewing the third and final model of LEGO set number 31010 Treehouse from LEGO Creator 3-in-1. Now this set has 356 pieces, and that comes with one minifigure, and the actual set is right here. So today I'm going to build this and wrap it up into a very quick speed build. So here is the completed build. Build time today was about half an hour, and let's just jump straight into it. So the minifigure is just the same as with the other two builds, with some nice short grey legs, non-bendable, a nice plain blue torso with of course the yellow hands, and that smile. Once again, most minifigures don't have that section of the smile cut out, but I bought mine second hand, so you can't expect it all to be perfect. And once again a red cap, but this time he doesn't have an accessory, but that's just a nice simple minifigure. He also has this cart to pull along, so he can hold on to the bar just like so, and pull it along or push it. And the bar can actually be moved up and down because it's just on a clip. It's much wider than the one in the main build. It's 4 wide, whereas that one was 2 wide. But it does mean you can get more stuff in it. So in this, there's just maybe some leaves, and then some sort of red, maybe some sort of drinks bottle. But yeah, just a nice simple cart. Of course it rolls as well. And now onto the house. So there is a nice garden outside the front. I think that there's maybe some crops or something growing up here, or some neatly trimmed grass, and something else down here, maybe some more crops or something along those lines. Although there is this nice pond with the return of that green frog, which has been present in all 3 builds, and also this nice stone pathway up to the house, just like in the first build. There is also this nice fence along here, as well as this bucket around the side, which does actually contain some translucent blue studs to represent water. And they just go inside, and I will come back to this in just a minute. If we move the bucket out of the way, you can see some of the nice design on the side of the house, and this makes me think that maybe it's a Tudor house, because that looks quite like what would be on a Tudor house. There is a window, but for some reason they've decided to put the actual window bit on the inside, whereas instead of on the outside. Around the back there's this nice ladder for him to get up here, as well as that large window, which again has been put on the inside. And the other side is just the same. So I think on that note we can carry on. So there's nothing much on the ground floor. You can just see the grass. There's a couple of tables like built into the wall. You can see the window up there. I'll just shut it. But yeah, there's not really anything interesting in here. You can get the minifigure in quite nicely. Unfortunately you can't really pose him very well because this isn't actually removable, so it's quite hard to get your fingers in, but you can get him standing, maybe doing something, just like that. But yeah, not much going on the ground floor. There's a couple of other things on the higher floor. but again, it's not really very accessible. This is kind of removable, so you can get in from the top as well. And then of course there's the entrance from the back. But in here, there's this box, and in this box, there's the radio, or the walkie-talkie. There's this golden telescope, and what it should be standing up propped against the box, but it fell over, is a nice printed map. And of course, I already said about the ladder, so he can get up here, but it's quite small. You can still get the roof on, but you can see his head is very close to the roof. There's not really much going on with the roof. It's quite small. It's just on one of these base plates. It's got this winch from the first build, although there's no way for the minifigure to get up here. And then it's mainly just plain. There's not really anything going on, as I said. There's this nice sloping, and I like how that stops to make room for the winch instead of them just putting it on. But apart from that, like I said, it's pretty basic. Now, of course, you can use the winch to try and pick up the bucket. It's not too hard, you just need to hook it on and then winch it up to the higher floor, so then he can get the water out of it to do something with it. I'm not really sure what. But I think this would mostly just be used for watering the plants, so I don't really know why you'd have to winch it up, but it's just another added feature, and it's still quite a nice one. All in all, I think this is a great rebuild to a great set. I mean, I would still say it's probably the weakest of the three, but it's still a solid build with some nice features. Like, I like all this garden area and the nice cobbled path. This is a nice build as well. The minifigure is the same, just without an accessory this time. So it's still not bad. Like I said, it's a bit of a shame that this is the only bit of roof that's removable. I would have liked to see this removable as well, but they didn't do that. But there is also quite a few spare pieces. So yeah, quite a few. And there's, of course, this big one over here. There's a few more, and there's that as well. But yeah, quite a few, but that's to be expected with the smallest build. But like I said, it still has some nice solid features. But yeah, I think if you're buying this, you really are probably mostly buying it for the actual Treehouse, because that is again much better than the other two builds. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with the other two builds. They're both still great. Just my personal opinion is the first one is far superior. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.